The world checkup. This is what I'm going to do whenever I want to just check up on the world, the Minecraft world, your background that you're watching, and tell you what has happened over the last couple of months, I guess. So I started the world with the first video. It never existed before that. The first video was the beginning of the world. There was never a world before it. As I said in the first ever video, this world is both in keep inventory and I use seed base on this or seed map on it very often. So it just helps move along the process because honestly I really don't do all of the things that people do like kill guardians or get to the mansion or do the Ender Dragon I do, mansion I do, or all of that I do, but it takes me so long to do it. So I thought I would really just skip all the nonsense, the hoopla, and just do the thing as fast as possible. Because honestly, I really mostly want to have fun, not really anything else on it. And if anything comes in the way of that, I just don't want it to be there. And again, beyond this, I really don't use any other what you would consider cheats, I guess. No creative mode, no cheats on, none of that. Because that just takes away from the fun. And honestly, considering that is just so for the background, like this entire world is meant for the background, it's really not worth cheating on it. Like, it just feels wrong for me personally that if I cheat on this because it's public, it's open to everyone. It just feels wrong. I mean, if it was a personal world, who cares? Who gives a damn? But if it because it's a public world, don't cheat on it. That's that's what that's just a fact at this point. It does make stuff annoying, yes, I know. Like, whenever I go to the end, I die 2 or 3 times, and the end is like 1,000 blocks away, which takes me a solid chunk of time to get back to. Because of course I die because I'm stupid for some reason, and I took a very long time in getting the elytra. So the best form of flying that I had was a Ghast, and the controls for the for Happy Ghast aren't really good because they're just annoying in a sense. Because for at least forward and backwards, if you are facing up or down, move forward or backwards, your gas will move where you're facing. So if you're looking down and you reverse, your gas will go up, and if you're looking up and you go forward, your gas will go up, and if you go forward and looking down, you get the gist of it. It's annoying, so that's why I just kind of just stopped using that. And it's not really that fast. I think it's faster than walking. That's definitely it's faster than walking, and for building it's good. But really, it's kind of annoying, much more annoying than actually getting an elytra, because you have to lead it, and then you have to do this and that and those and those. It just gets to you. And so yeah, I spend a lot of time just goofing around and building every so often. And I wasn't proud of my base. Actually, no, I was fairly okay with the base. Not proud, not unhappy. It was functional, and that was what I needed from it. But then I built the orphanage, and honestly, in my humble opinion, it worked. It worked out very good. I really like it. It's one of my better builds, and maybe not now, but it is one of my better builds at the time. And directly after that is the shack. That's the name I'm going to give it. it's it's a horrible failure. It's bad. Everyone is disappointed from it. I don't really like it. I may take it out and replace it with something else. Actually, I'm probably going to, like, it would be funny if this, I mean, again, I get the audio before I do the images, I guess, in background. So you may be seeing me just destroy the shack right now, which is, hey, I really don't like it. Like, I just don't like the look of it. And I think I will replace it from with my next build, and maybe my house as well. But I'm not sure about that. The house, it can stay for now. So yeah, then I built the fancy house. The fancy house 1. I have no plans with it, none at all. I thought nothing about it. Like, nothing to do with it. But as right now, it's looking really good. Like, in my humble opinion, it actually looks good. Well, the first house looks good. The second house, I think I used a bit too much of spruce logs, like a way too much logs. It looks it just looks a bit much. But honestly, I really do like both of them. They're really nice looking builds. And the inspiration came from a picture I saw, and I just said, yeah, this, I should build that. And I completely messed up the build of that image. So it wasn't supposed to be a tower right next to the building, but it turned out to be a tower. And as Bob Ross famously said, we don't make mistakes, we make happy accidents. It turned out to be a happy accident. And I really like the towers. Honestly, the towers, they worked out in the end. I really liked how the towers turned out in both of the buildings. I think I like the second building's tower better, but I have no idea to what to name them. So I'm going to call them House 2. There's going to be House 3, but I don't know what to do with them. Just building them because I just want to, nothing else. And man, deforestation is real. Like, I had an entire old growth forest right next to me, and if you look at it right now, there's nothing left there. Like, the tiddlywinks of whatever I didn't chop that I'm currently chopping are there, but that's about it. There's nothing at all, and that's that's just practical. Like, I got, for full closure, this seed was not randomly set. I set the seed beforehand, and I was like just surfing. Well, not just surfing. I was just on Chunkbase, and it just showed me a seed, and I was like, "Yeah, this seed looks good," and just took it, and I'm still using that seed. Like, I may do slash seed to let you know what seed I am using is. So it's a fairly good seed, and I really only chose it because it had a old growth forest real close. And I guess dark oak would have worked as well, but dark oak forests tend to have more mobs in them, which just makes the whole process a bit more of a hassle to get the goods from there or get logs from there. Because if you're starting off, and it's just really good to start with a village next to a gold growth forest. Like, it's god tier setup. Village next to a old growth forest or a desert village, both are really good because desert village has a glass pane trade, which is great, and the normal villages have fletchers, which obviously are always great. So, and because villagers have happen to be extremely goated, overpowered beyond belief, it is just in your best interest to get villagers as fast as you can. And so yeah, that is really why I had villagers. And now I'm thinking about the world as it is right now. I feel like it's a bit crowded. Like all the extra buildings make it look like it's a bit make it bit more crowded than, well, it should be. It just really feels very crowded. Which I know I'm a bit harping on it a bit, but it's really true. I just had a great idea. How about eventually I change my building out, well, my house, keep the space that it is in as it is, and just replace it with a castle. Make it as if it's a giant castle house looking thing, giant castle type thing. Because I've had an idea for this for the longest time. Like, it has been so long. Maybe someday I will show you one of my older worlds that actually works really good now. I really like that world. But I don't think I will do any more progress in it because it just got tedious for me. And I really did the whole project that I was doing in that world completely ass backwards. Because I now realize, because I've been trying to build a giant mega project and I guess not a mega project, but a giant project for a very long time. And every time it just got to me way too much. So I would every time would stop somewhere in the middle. And now I know why this is so bad. Like, the world that I have right now is pretty. It's probably going to be that project eventually would complete that project, but I will do it completely differently because that project started with the wall, and then the houses, well, not even houses, I was in the middle of making the walls, and for that I needed like bombers to clear out land, which was a tedious amount of work. So it just didn't, it was not going to work for me. So I just said, yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm going to do something else, and started this world. And because another reason was that that world started to lag a lot, and I really think that if I'm going to use Minecraft as a background, it should be a world that was specifically made for this. Like, it should be from zero and make my way up. Because the other world that I have fond memories about, that I haven't, well, didn't play for like a month, not for a month, for like a year or two on, I have made a lot of progress, and I think I've reached a point where nothing to reach. Like, even now, I don't think I have any plan. I have no plans for the future really. I'm just doing stuff and just working out. And it's been fun, honestly. I really like talking to you and just taking my time playing a game and then just making that work together. Like, editing just makes it easy. Editing is just easier. The way that I do it, it's just simple at that point. So yeah, it's just fun at this point. It's just simple fun. Another thing that I have to say quickly before everything is that the creeper farm, it's going to get its shell eventually. It looks horrible, I know, but it's going to get dressed up eventually. Maybe a giant creeper, maybe. But before that, I'm going to take out the entire monument because honestly, I didn't even know that monument was there. I know I said that I was using seed map. I was, but not for monument. The monument just happened to be there. I didn't even have the monuments on for when I was just looking for the spot. I was just looking for where there was a lot of water and I could place a creeper farm for efficiency. And it just happened to be that I chose the exact spot, literally right next to a monument. That's, as they say, a happy accident. But well, all other not achievements, but all other things like the woodland mansion, I looked for that. They're extremely close to where I am currently, where my character lives. They're really close. And the end portal, that bastard is way too far away. That's like 1,000 blocks just straight. and I would walk to that distance. Like, it's bad. And I have a really close trial chamber, and in the end portal there's a trial chamber next to a mine shaft that's really inside the stronghold. It is quite weird. I really like the seed. So yeah, just before ending the video, another thing that I had to say was that the yesterday the net completely just ended because there was some protest going, and I think that's the reason. But the government, like literally the government, just shut down the internet for us completely. Yeah. So I was supposed to release a video tomorrow. It's edited and it's done completely, but the internet wasn't working tomorrow. So I just said, fuck it. I'm going to release it today. And so the video right before this one is that video. It's me talking about cults, and that's the video that was supposed to come out tomorrow. So yeah, that's the video that was supposed to come out yesterday. So yeah, that's about it for me. Bye.